Hi guys, it's Rachele again, and I wanted to do a quick video because I really want to ask my viewers and future viewers whether or not it's something that you would be interested in. These are some of my items of jewelry that I have created over the years. This one's called Portal, Kiwi Jasper in the center. Let me back this up a little bit. There we go. So you have a better idea. This is a cuff bracelet. It's, around like a brass cuff. It does have a little bit of give, but I had been thinking about doing some tutorials. Here's another one. This is a different kind. This was, I named it like Xena, the warrior princess. It's made with leather, and I'm sure there's some people that are not going to like that, but, I'm of the belief that, I think it's honorable to use all of the parts and, be thankful. But that's just me. I don't want to push my beliefs off onto anybody else. That's just my beliefs. I would not go out and kill an animal. However, if there's one that's, already been used for other things, not just for sport, but for other things, I believe that it's honorable to use all of the parts. It seems more of a less of a waste, I will say. But this is the back. That one's more of a simple one that didn't take quite as long time. This one is Splendor. This one took quite a while to make. I bead weave each one of these individual cabochons, and they're in various things like leopard skin jasper and brecciated jasper and red agate and carnelian and goldstone and calcite, aventurine, ammonite, even some Swarovski crystals down here. And these are all glass seed beads and some freshwater pearls. Different, and then I have this all backed in like a suede. These are all hand sewn. Like I said, I sew each one individually and then I sew them all together. That's just another example. Set that aside. This is what they start off looking like. This is what a cabochon is. It's rounded on one side and flat on the other. So these are, let me show you this one. This one is called Antares. This is a bead that I made with polymer clay and painted it and then sealed it with a polyurethane. And then glass seed beads around the edge, and then we have like a fringe with different colored freshwater pearls, and then also some little tiny fire polished Czechoslovakian glass beads, and then with seed beads. And then I made these two faces with polymer clay and then did a finish on them. And then this is a different way of doing it. Instead of a cabochon, actually I back all these in felt first. I sew them onto felt, and then I attach it all and back it with leather. And you edge it. That's how you back it you edge it with seed beads. It's all sewn. And you just put whatever design that you want. I didn't want mine to be exactly the same. I like them to be just different and original, and just the materials always inspired me. Whatever was going on, I've always been inspired by like Egyptian and maybe tribal African, Incan, Mayan, things like that, ancient culture kind of stuff. And then here's a few other larger cabochons to see. You can even do different shapes, like this turquoise, or you can do smaller ones like this lapis lazuli. I say it a little bit different than a lot of people do. Here's another one, different type. I used to have a lot more, but I used to sell under a business, Rachele's Originals, about 10 years ago or so. And then I closed it down when our economy just got really bad. This is a different stage. This is serpentine, I believe, with seed beads around. And you see it's on felt. There you can see all of the thread. And then what I would do is connect it to the leather. Like here's another stage, a different one with black onyx. You see how it's backed like that? Here's another one that's not in the finished stage yet. And then here's just some regular bit of, just polymer clay. I use E6000 glue because it's just like really strong. And then when I'm adding, this is another one that I made. The clay or the polymer clay face, and then did some bead weaving around it, bead embroidery. So this could be used as a pin, or you could put it on a necklace and have it as a focal point. Just ideas. Here's another one that I did. And then finish it off. I had a girlfriend once say, could you imagine wearing one of these and nothing else when your husband comes home or whatever, and you're sitting in the chair instead of, the old commercials where you would see the man coming home and all the woman's wearing is a tie. Well, imagine all you're wearing is one of these. Sexy. So, but see, here's a bunch of different kinds of cabochons. I have more, but just ideas as to whether or not you would like to learn how to do these. If so, let me know, and I can maybe start a series on, how to, the parts that you need, where to find them, how to get started. It's really, I know it looks like it's super difficult, but it really isn't. I was the kind of person, I never ever thought I had any kind of artistic, not an artistic bone in my body. I can't draw, I can't paint, I'm not good at any of that stuff. I thought that, that gene was skipped over, but anybody can really learn how to do this. It's just needle and thread, patience, and, really a desire, and knowing the proper instruction and having the proper items. It's really that simple. Yes, you do have to have patience, because in the beginning, you might stitch it wrong, and that's even more so with, like when you're doing like a peyote stitch or a herringbone stitch, which a lot of these really are not. See, like right here, this one around here, that's a peyote stitch. But you don't have to do that. This is just a simple, like, three bead stitch. So it's all in, your desire. This is just It's just really, it's very simple. I know it can look intimidating, but it's not. And the items that you can make with this, I should have brought this down also, but I'm not going to grab it now. I would show you. I have a dream journal that I bead embroidered, you know, the letters dream, and then a couple of these, a smaller one and a larger one on there, because I write in that every day. And it's like in one of the traveler's journals that you can get from Michael's. And you can simply just keep on expanding with a dream journal, you know, adding new components into it. So it's something that, or you can take out old ones and just date it. You know, this was my dream journal between such and such a date, and then you add new ones in it. So I'll have to show you at another time, but if you would like to learn something like that, I could show you as well. But, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. I used to actually teach classes on bead weaving, and I had some tutorials also, which I don't know where they are now, but I had some tutorials on wire wrapping, and I also did regular bead stringing, but my passion definitely went to, you know, all of the bead weaving. It took a spin to this kind of stuff, and it's so fluid. Look at this. So it will just like mold around your neck. It's just, that's why I like doing the individual ones instead of like these. These are nice in smaller amounts. My whole corner's not like that. You know, my whole side is not like that. So that it's still able to go around the neck beautifully. But anyways, let me know. I hope you liked this video, and please leave me a comment if it's something that you're interested in. Always sending you guys love and light. Thank you.